Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Titular and we are back in Pro Cycling Manager 24 with episode number 32 of the Titular Pogibeater career. After winning the Wallonie Belgium Tour, we are now heading for the Slovenian National Championship, both time trial and road race, something that we already achieved 2 times the road race in fact, but the time trial it was last season that we were champions, so it's not very important for us to win this, but nevertheless I want to win it because it's another way to beat Pogacar, to make justice to our name, Pogibeater. And then after the national championships races, we are going to ETIAS Tour de Wallonie, yeah. And in this one I think it's only one full stage that I'll bring to you. So the first one, final 20 kilometers, the second one, the final 50 kilometers, around there, just before the Côte de Sèvres, then the third one, the final kilometers, the fourth one, the final kilometers, and the fifth one, the final kilometers. So no full stage there, so only the full time trial and of the Slovenian National Championship, and even the road race I'm going to bring you the final kilometers only. Having that said, let's keep going, let's get into this Slovenian time trial. And 34.4 kilometers. Pogacar is here and he's the favorite, so it's going to be tough to deal with him, but nevertheless, let's see what we can do. And for now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys once Pogibeater is about to leave the podium. Pogibeater is about to leave the podium, and the manager wishes our top 3, if I'm not mistaken. Indeed, top 3. So, we need a good race day condition, and we didn't get it at all. So it's going to be tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to start this at 75, this time trial. So, let's see what we've got from starting at 75. Okay, we are already catching some guys, which is kind of surprising. But I think this is due to the fact that we are in a circuit. Yeah, I think 75 is the way to go. Let's see how well or how badly we are doing in the first checkpoint. Mohoric with that first provisional time. As we are approaching the first checkpoint. Under 1 kilometer already, so here it is. Okay, we've got the best time.
He must hang on now.
That's up to 77 now. For the second one, we have some energy to spend. So let's go, let's go, let's go. 5 kilometers to the second checkpoint. And here we are on it, so
with that
yep,
check,
47 seconds ahead, and
time.
Let's increase even to 80 now. Our pace. Pogacar is beating the hell out of us on every single checkpoint. That's not surprising at all. We need a little bit of luck, like Pogacar falling or something. Final 5 kilometers as we are catching Tratnik.
The best provisional time has just been beaten.
Gilvar with the best time for now. Now Roglic. Now we are using too much energy, I think.
Whoa, the reference time has just been lowered.
Mohoric. Final kilometer. We are still doing great, so let's up to 99. Almost a perfect use of energy. We could have done a little bit better. Yeah, we are going to end on P2. Yeah, 1 minute and 6 behind Pogacar. Yeah, Pogacar was very, very hard to beat. Very, very hard to beat indeed. So, we did the top 3, so we got 15 points. And now, It's going to take a long time to simulate to Slovenian National Road Championship because a lot of championships are going on. And in this race, which is kind of hilly, 138 kilometers, probably we are among the favorites, but I think in order to try to achieve something there, I have to get into the breakaway. So I'm going to do a cut here while I'll simulate these days, simulate the loading of the race, do the most of the race off camera, and I'll be back for the final kilometers of the Slovenian National Road Championship. Final 20 kilometers of this Slovenian road race, and the manager wants us to finish top 20. We are in the breakaway, but Pogacar is in the breakaway as well. He is in the front group, so it's going to be very hard to deal with him with less than 20 kilometers to go now. We are using this team to do something, or not the team, these riders to try to do something about this, but I think we are pretty much very doomed here. Without any way to reach Pogacar, I think.
Attack by Pogacar.
Yeah, Pogacar is attacking again. This is the final climbs of the day. And now we are left alone to do all the work. Okay, some more guys are wanting to do work, so let's allow them to do that.
Only 10 kilometers left.
10 kilometers, not to us, but Pogacar probably. We're catching one of the guys. Yeah, those guys are pretty much exhausted. Vovovk. They are going very, very hard.
The finish line is getting close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign.
Okay, let's go 90 now ourselves. As we are catching guys left, right and center here. Let's do this and use the aerodynamic skill.
A group of riders has come a cropper, but they all look ready to set off again.
Novak. Yeah, but we are not catching for sure Pogacar. Pogacar is going away pretty massively.
And it's a superb sprint win for
Yep,
Pogacar.
Pogacar winning this.
Run, but the
So
poor
2
souls
times
bringing
we
up the
are
rear
beaten
continue to cross the line.
by
It's a
Pogacar in
bit
this
of a knock
stage.
for the morale.
We are sprinting with Novak and we won the sprint. So we are going to win 5th. Okay. Not great. But okay, that's the top 20. So hopefully we'll get some points out of this. We must, because top 20 was the objective, so top 5 is more than enough to get some points. Congrats to Pogacar for beating us for the 2nd time in a row in this episode. 2 minutes and 10, yeah. He was too strong for us. 5th and 44 points, okay. We didn't achieve the breakaway objective, but okay. So, now, 4 weeks, 1 month away to the ETIAS Tour de Wallonie. So I'm going to simulate this 4 weeks, and I'll be back for the Tour de Wallonie stage number 1 race preview. And the first stage of the ETIAS Tour de Wallonie is here. The race preview, 184 kilometers on a very flat terrain with some hills in the middle of it, but essentially flat at the end. We've got Robin Orin here with us, then Richitello, Jake Stewart, probably our sprinter, Corbin Strong, and Van Asbrook. So we are not among the favorites, nor any of our boys, so I wonder if we are going to be the leader, since we got now 89% of fitness, so not too shabby, but we'll see once we get into the race. And for now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers of this stage number 1. Final 20 kilometers of this stage number 1 of the Tour de Wallonie. We were in work duty, so we had to work 30 kilometers and we did 38, so 9 points guarantee. And now let's try to do something at the end of the stage by probably, I don't know who's the favorite here, to be honest. Rafferty is not one of them for sure with his awful sprint, but we'll try to follow one of the sprinters to try to do something here. We'll see. We don't have control on anybody on our team, so the main thing is going to follow some sprinters, and probably this Van der Park fella.
It'll probably be a mass sprint finish.
Probably. I think that's a good wheel to be in, considering the massive train he's got. Okay,
We're
5
into
kilometers.
the last 5 kilometers.
Let's follow this Schutner. His sprint train is going faster now. So let's try to grab his wheel. Good. We are in a good position, I think. Oh, Van der Park again. But let's use this first, and now let's go into Van der Park wheel. Yeah, indeed. Good show. This should be a very good lead out. Here goes Van der Park. We are following him. And the win is going to Kleisch.
And it's a
Okay,
superb
Alish.
sprint win for Kielik.
Kielik. Yeah, Kielik. That's it. And we ended up in 12. Not too bad, considering that we are not a sprinter. Far from it, despite a +1 on the sprint today. But the main important thing is that we did all the work that the manager wanted. So 9 points guaranteed. Let's hope we can get some more because of our brilliant top 12. So general wise, we are 18 points, no points. Mountain, no mountain points. And young riders, we are 8. Team wise, we are 3rd but tied with every single team here. 10 points, okay, that's good. And let's get into stage number 2. Another one, and I think this is the hardest stage of the tour. The one that I'll bring you the final 50 kilometers, I think. I'm pretty sure, even. So let's see. Indeed, 163 kilometers, ending on a hilltop even. Again, no favoritism for us, nor to any of our teammates, but nevertheless, let's see what we can do. For now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 50 kilometers to the line. Final 50 kilometers of this stage number 2, and we had to work again for our teammates. This time around was 25 kilometers, we did 33, and now we are hanging by a thread here for this final bit, and we should be doing well on this final bit. Richitello is now the leader on our team, so let's go up to 75 now for this climbs ahead. Yeah, it's more than enough as we are catching the breakaway finally, and we've got big mountain points ahead, so maybe I will fight for those points, maybe, almost for sure. Okay, let's go 85 now. Yeah, we are going to catch those three guys. Indeed.
The group has been overhauled.
No more breakaway. Okay, now Let's go 85 dot. Let's try to get those points, those mountain points. And final bit, so let's increase to 90.
Uh-oh, the pack is quick in the pace.
And those mountain points are mine. Good, let's drop. Let's try to recover a little bit. We are in desperate need of water, man. Now the first category will be here, the Moor, the Fin Bois. And we are recovering a little bit of our yellow even. The red is all recovered. Good, so let's again go 85 dot. As we reach this hard climb. So let's go again at 90. Oh boy, they are going very hard, so let's go 99. And are we going to overtake them? Yes, I think we did. I think we overtook them all. I'm just going to confirm that. Indeed. Indeed we did. So let's drop again. Let's keep going. And let's try to recover a little bit. Let's
There's a
drop to
sustained rhythm at the
65
moment.
even.
Some riders definitely won't be able to keep up.
In order to recover as much as possible. Red bar is being recovered quite fast. The yellow one is a different story. Oh man, nobody's fetching water. This is bad for us. This is very bad for us. Okay, finally, Van Asbroek is fetching water. Finally, I should say. Okay, let's up ourselves to 85. Just to make sure that we are not fall on from the pack too much. Okay, 3 kilometers, let's go dot.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some
This
gaps.
percentage are hard and they are speeding up. So I'm going to increase to 90 my tempo. Oh boy, but this is not enough still.
The pace has slowed somewhat.
boy, we have
It's
to use
perhaps due to
this.
fatigue, but I'd bet on some sort of tactical choice.
Because otherwise we are going to be blocked a lot. Let's go 99. Go, 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 go. Okay. The points are ours. Let's drop again. To 85. Let's try to recover a little bit again. We've got another 6 points that I want. Coming up next.
The finish line is getting close.
But the main thing
riders
is
have
trying
just
to
passed the
recover
15
our
kilometers road
red
sign.
bar. All of it, if possible. Well, it was not possible, so let's try to go again 85 dot. They're still going very hard. They are going very, very hard for this, man. Okay, but we got ahead. Let's increase ourselves to 90. This we should take from the front with no issues, hopefully. Indeed. Good stuff. Again, let's drop to 85.
10 kilometers
Very,
remaining.
very tired. But let's go 65 now. Trying to recover as much as possible. And even using the aerodynamic skill now on this flatter terrain, preparing for the final climb that do not have any mountain points on it, but nevertheless we want to try to do something there. So 85 on this hill, little bit of a bump. Good. Now it's downhill.
The finish line is getting
we
close.
reach the
The
final
riders
climb.
just passed the 5 kilometers
5 kilometers gel to Pogibeater. Okay, we have enough yellow to do this up front, so let's go 85 dot. Go, 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 go. Okay, let's go 90. Oh, we are going to get blocked a lot. That's not surprising. But I'm not going to fight for this, I think.
Attacking. Anyone that's low on gas definitely won't be able
Let's
to keep
sprint,
up.
just to make sure that we are not going to lose
left behind goes on
that
rising.
group. And Riccitello. No, I don't think it's
Great
Riccitello.
stuff.
It
Teamwork
was
really
Cajamini,
paid off,
Riccitello
and
with
their
second
sprinter
place,
brings home
and
the
Jake
bacon.
Stewart. Jake Stewart with third place, so 2 guys on the podium. We did manage to get a lot of mountain points, and the work done. Good placements for our teammates, so I'm expecting big points on this stage, man. Let's see if that's the case or not. Let's see what the manager thinks about this. Big turnout here. We didn't lose anything, which is great. So general wise, we are 11th, 10 seconds from the lead. Points wise, no points for us. Mountain, we are second, when Trish is still ahead by 8 points. Young riders, we are 6th, and team wise, we are still tied with Team Flanders, that's now leading. In the 9th place we are. Okay, 19 points, excellent, so under 100 points to the level up. Big stage for us that was. And this next one, it's going to be flat, so nothing major I'm expecting happening here. Of course, since we are now fighting for the mountain jersey as well, if this flat stage has some mountain points on it, I am going into the breakaway, and hopefully the manager orders are those, so we can fulfill the manager orders and of course getting those mountain points. Okay, there's the first category here right at the beginning, but then we can drop to the pack and fight for something at the end. I think that's our plan, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do. So for now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers of this stage number 3. Final 20 kilometers to the line, and I'm going to try to do some work now, because our main objective was to do work, and I didn't do any of the work that the manager wanted. So maybe we can do 20 kilometers of work now, probably not. But we got into the breakaway and got those 10 points.
The tempo has slowed
That
down.
was our main
Something might be
objective.
cooking.
And now, doing work, maybe we can get 3 seconds of bonus here. I don't know. I'm going to use this, nevertheless. Why not, really? Why not? Okay, guys are going to fight for those points. That's not surprising at all. Points and seconds. Okay. And they did it.
There's
No.
now just 10 kilometers left.
The guys are working harder, so I can put myself at 85, why not, dot, instead of following the pack, so we can try to do the work at the same time as we are
The
following
riders are
closely
closing on the last 8 kilometers of the stage, which
pack.
will most likely end up in a mass sprint.
Yeah, but they are speeding up a lot, so that will be a no-go for us, I think, in terms of doing work. Okay, we got a little
5
bit of a
kilometers
leeway,
to the finish line.
and now we are working again in front of the group. Not for long. Not for long at all. Okay, can we attack on this downhill? I wonder. Oh, I forgot the gel, god damn it. It's now 1 kilometer. So let's sprint.
There's
Why
some
not?
that just can't keep up. There are gaps beginning to appear at the rear.
And I think we are going to do a P3, maybe?
Well, nobody can dispute that win. It was
Yes,
very well
P3,
deserved.
so bonus seconds. 4 of those. Okay. That was great. That was great, man. Despite the fact that I didn't use the gel soon enough. But what a stage, man, for us. So now we are leading the mountain jersey, that's for sure. And we've got bonus seconds, meaning we should be getting some spots on the general classification, and we did. So we are now in 6 seconds to the lead. Alongside Riccitello, Jake Stewart. Well, alongside Jake Stewart, because Riccitello has less 2 seconds than us, you know, to the lead. And points-wise, we are 11th. We scored our first 15 points, but mountain-wise, we are now leading the mountain jersey. And young riders, we got three places, and we are in the podium in the young riders as well. Team-wise, we grabbed the spot, but we are still tied with Bingo, which is now the leading team. 22 points, because not of the work that we've not done, but the first place on the best climber, and of course the 3rd spot on the stage. Good stuff indeed. So let's get into the penultimate stage, this 4th stage, which I think it's very flat and has no mountain points, I think. If it has, I'm going to breakaway to get those, of course. If not, I'm keeping myself in the pack, probably having to do some work, and then let's see what we can do at the end once again. So for now, simulating these races. Prueba Vila Franca, Volta a Portugal em bicicleta, which is going on. Czech Tour starting today. Okay, and here we are. Oh, we've got a lot of mountain points. It's a hilly one, and we've got a lot of mountain points ahead of us. So I have to go into the breakaway, that's for sure. So that's what I'll be doing. And I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers of this stage number 4. Final 20 kilometers of this second to last stage, and we are trying to save a little bit of energy because we spent it a lot on the breakaway, but we did manage to get 1st place on this, 3rd place, 2nd place on the sprint, so getting a 2-second bonus, 1st place on this, 1st place on this, no, not 1st place here, it was the 3rd place here, but 1st place on the one after. This we did the 2nd place, so another 2 seconds of bonus. 2nd place on that mountain, so another 4 points, and especially those 3 seconds on the last intermediate sprint, giving us a good shot on getting this through. So let's go 85 now. We don't need to save any more energy. We are well within the range in terms of energy to hold on and try to do something at the end, if we can, of course.
Now the guys up front are asking serious questions of the riders in the rear, as more of them are left in the
is going
wake.
to be caught.
Only 15 kilometers left.
They are working very hard to catch Marty, and they did it. Good job. Jake Stewart giving us orders, we don't care. Honestly, Riccitello is trying something.
Things are hotting up at the front.
Of course, we are not going to follow and work to catch Riccitello. We are going to let the other teams do all the work here. 10 kilometers to the line. I think we can go 85 dot.
There's now just 10 kilometers left.
There, Riccitello is caught. I'm still working at 85 dot. Jake Stewart is giving me orders, nothing that we care. We are keeping ourselves here very tightly. Let's try to follow Bayer. In the meantime, why not? He's the one working ahead. Okay, now Fanciello. Good stuff. So 5 kilometers gel to me. And let's try to follow Orin.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage. And they keep on attacking.
Yes,
Anyone
they are
that's
attacking
low on gas
indeed.
definitely won't be able to keep up.
They are attacking indeed. We are following them. Let's use the aerodynamic skill while we follow Riccitello. Good stuff. Let's give ourselves the sneaking ability and keep following Riccitello. Why not? Getting a little bit more of a red bar going on. Riccitello is still doing phenomenal
And he
work
spurts away
here.
from the group. He's going for victory.
Let's sprint ourselves. We are sprinting, we are sprinting. Second place.
Superb
Okay,
sprint
Lambrecht with a
victory.
win.
He was the
And a
strongest
beautiful
at the last.
second place to Pogibeater. Getting another 6 bonus. 6 seconds of
We're
bonus.
waiting for the back markers.
Oh
who appear
boy,
to be
this
fairly
stage was a
numerous in
wrap,
this
man.
difficult race.
And with this stage, I think we are going to climb all the way to the top, I think. If not, we are going to be very, very close to it. But that was a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job by Pogibeater overall. Of course, not fulfilling the manager wishes of getting the work done, but Mountain, I think we gave a pounding on it, and I think we are going to take the Mountain jersey home, but let's see. Yes, we are leading now the tour, 7 seconds ahead of Kielish. Points wise, we are leading the points as well, which is kind of surprising. Mountain, yeah, we are going to take home the Mountain point with 38 points more than Van Riesch. Young Riders, we are leading, of course, and Team, we are still in 7th with the same time as Team Flanders. So we have 4 jerseys on our body now, heading for the final stage. 32 points, bad on the work, but first on time, first on points, first on climbers, first on Young Riders, and second on the stage. Excellent job, man, excellent work. So now, let's get into the last stage of this tour. And we can surprise everybody by winning this Tour de Wallonie, which was not our objective, but nevertheless we can do it, which is superb, to be honest. Unexpectedly and superb. And after this tour, in tomorrow's episode, we are going to start La Vuelta Ciclista España. That's a main objective for sure. So 190 kilometers rounding up. We've got some points, 6, 12, 18 and 24. That won't give anybody enough points to catch us. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to keep myself in the pack, and I'm going to try to do something at the end probably. For now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers to the line. Final 20 kilometers of this last stage, and we have to try to defend our place of Pogibeater. So that's why we are already working with Orin,
The lead rider is now more than 2
trying
minutes ahead of the
to
peloton.
fetch that
A couple
breakaway,
of teams
because
have
one
set
of the
themselves
guys
up
on the
as
breakaway
pacemakers for
has
the pack. They
about
obviously
1
don't have
minute and
anybody in the
30
breakaway group.
of loss to Pogibeater, and that's why we are working with Orin immediately. And Orin is done, so let's use Mr. Riccitello with the super leader, and let's start going 90 even. You can drop. Let's go, Mr. Riccitello.
The finish line is getting close. The riders have just passed the 15 kilometers road sign.
Now the other teams are working harder. And the breakaway is getting much closer. Okay, good. So let's use Jake Stewart now at 85. Riccitello is completely gone. Now we are going to use the other teams to do a kind of dirty work here. Since the guys ahead are less than 1 minute, now we are in a safe spot. Or more safe, in this case. Van Boven is trying something.
They really are moving. The pack can't get strung out too far.
Not worried.
Or it's going to start breaking up.
Jake Stewart is still doing a phenomenal job here. Herzog is trying something as well.
And he moves on to the
Jake
attack.
Stewart should be able to reel everybody in, and he's doing that, exactly that. And even the breakaway is going to be reeled in quite phenomenally, I must say. Skalmos, big guns, trying to do something here. 6 kilometers gel to Corbin Strong. Jake Stewart is still going strong. Now 5 kilometers gel to Pogibeater. Yes, Jake Stewart still going strong. Still doing a phenomenal job here for us. Now we are in the downhill, so let's increase this to 90. Let's use the sneaking ability with Mr. Pogibeater. Let's go 95 with Jack Stewart. We've got the gels actives. So that's some brilliant stuff going on. Let's sprint with Corbin Strong, who is leading Pogibeater to a beautiful second place, at least. Let's sprint with Pogibeater. Let's drop Corbin Strong, see if Pogibeater can win this. I don't think so. Yeah, Corbin Strong is going to win the stage, but Pogibeater is going to do a phenomenal second place. Another 6 seconds of bonus. And beautiful win by Corbin Strong. So Pogibeater is going to take this tour without winning a stage, but getting very good results. 3rd place, 2 second places, so beautiful stuff indeed. And of course taking home the mountain jersey and probably the points jersey, as well as the tour and the young riders, of course. So beautiful stuff, beautiful work by our team. And we did manage to get another 8 seconds of the pack. That was a gap between us and the pack. Meaning Corbin Strong, oh, he was too far away, unfortunately. He ended up in 30. Jake Stewart in 5th. But we take home the tour. We take home the points jersey. We take home the mountain jersey. We take home the young riders, and team-wise we take home the team as well because of that gap. We managed to overcome every single team, and we take home everything on this tour de Wallonie. And the manager is so happy with us that he gave us 106 points because all of this, of course. And that means we overshoot the level up to level 24 by 61 points. And level 24 only giving us a skill point, but the next one will give improvement of attributes or evolution of potential. And that's what we are going to aim for, because now we are working hard on the physicals as well. So good stuff indeed. And the next skill point, I think I will use it on observation. Yeah, that's what I want. So next episode, it's going to be another Grand Tour, the second one in our career, and let's hope this one we can do as good as result as we did in the Giro and get a win on it as well. Starting in Portugal, which is great. my home country, not Pogibeater's one, but my home country. 3 stages in Portugal. So the first stage is a time trial of 12 kilometers Lisboa-Oeiras, so we are going to follow Pogibeater on it. The second stage is flat, not very flat at the end, but flat, so I'm going to bring you the final kilometers just before we reach this Alto de Batalha. Then the third one, it's flat, so I'm going to bring you the final 20 kilometers. The fourth one, the first mountain stage of the tour, I'm going to bring you the full race. The fifth one, the final kilometers. The sixth one, the full race. The seventh one, the final kilometers just before we reach this Alto del 14%. The eighth one, the final kilometers. And finally, the ninth one, it's going to be a full stage again. So it's going to be a long episode the next time, which will be tomorrow. So yeah, pretty excited with La Vuelta Ciclista España. Let's hope we can do a good result there. For now, this episode on the other hand is done, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave me some comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Titular. I hope to see you tomorrow for the start of La Vuelta Ciclista España, the second Grand Tour of Pogibeater's career. Bye bye, and take care.